Hello, my guys, and welcome to Spill the Tea with Helen. Now, I hope you have been having a great and wonderful week. Today, we're going to be talking about a popular TikToker who goes by the name Eva Evans, who just 2 or 3 days ago took her own life. Yes, it is a very, very sad story, but let's get into it and see if we can be able to decipher why she took that drastic decision. Now, Eva Evans is not just a TikToker, but she's also kind of like a producer. Before her unfortunate passing away, she had produced a comedy series titled Club Rat. Now, this comedy series is basically, the storyline of this comedy series is about a lady who was going through a breakup phase, who also had the support of her friends. Now, it is important that you remember this because it will be recalled later in this video.
Eva, we're here because we're concerned about you. Alright, it's been about a month since the breakup, and we just feel like you haven't really made any efforts to move on.
Now, Eva was found in her apartment hanging. She was found by her friend who had a key to Eva's apartment, and she went in there. I don't know, maybe they had tried to reach Eva on the phone and maybe she was not responding, so her friend felt the need to go and check up on her. So when her friend went to her apartment, and what I'm saying is according to police reports, when her friend went to her apartment and opened the door because she had a key, so she went in and she found Eva hanging, already gone. Now, according to police report, after the investigation, they ruled it a suicide. Now, people online are mourning, especially her fans and her family are mourning Eva's loss. And even celebrity Julia Fox made a video about it, where she was crying about the whole issue.
You know what? I'm rooting for JoJo. I want her to succeed. It's making me sad and depressed.
This video has nothing to do with JoJo and everything to do with Eva, the girl in the video that I'm sure a lot of you know. She was a TikTok star and a New York icon. I always saw her like a little sister, and I know she looked up to me. And that's, the kind of person she was, sticking up for JoJo, always sticking up for me. And she passed away. She was so young. Still had so much to do with life. And she lived life to the fullest, and I don't know what's happening because we just lost Kyle last week, and I feel like I live so much on this app. I feel like you guys are my family sometimes, and I just don't.
Now, people have been wondering on social media that what could have caused Eva to take her own life. Why did she feel the need to do this? Because she was just 29 years old. She had a whole life ahead of her. So what could have caused her to take this kind of drastic decision? I decided to investigate into it and go to her page and, find out if there was any issue that may have triggered this, because according to the reports that we received, her friends had said that she did not look like she was depressed, like she was going through any phase of depression or anything like that. So her passing away came as a shock to everybody. So I went to her page and I was going through her content, and on her page you see a lot of videos where she's talking about her comedy series Club Rat and other things too. But there's something I noticed as I was going through her page. I noticed that at some point she started to make videos about her breakup with her boyfriend. Now, the 29-year-old TikToker had been in a relationship, but after a while she uploaded a video where she announced to her fans that she had just broken up with her boyfriend because her boyfriend had cheated on her.
Girly pops. So my boyfriend and I broke up. Technically it was 2 days ago, but today feels like day 0 because of course I spent those 2 days with him. I think part of what's so hard with breakups is your partner tends to be your source of comfort, so it's really hard to break up and not see them. But anyway, it was a long time coming, I guess, and I am just completely devastated. Besties, here's what I'm wearing to go find out if my boyfriend cheated on me. I'm wearing my hoops, obviously. You gotta wear your hoops. I'm wearing my big fur coat because it's armor. I'm wearing this little zip hoodie that I got off TikTok Shop with this cashmere tank top, and I'm wearing the cashmere tank top because I know he likes the way my tits look in this, fucking huge and soft, and you'll never get to touch them again. I'm wearing this belt that I got off from Lau Vintage. They're really great. You should check them out. I'm wearing my boyfriend's jeans that he gave. And I'm wearing these Manolo Blahniks. They're really hot and sexy. Oh, I blew my hair out, kind of. Not really. I just used that, like, heated brush thing. I'll link that, too. Why not make some money, you know?
Now, a few days later, after she first announced the breakup, 8 days after the breakup, 11 days post-breakup, she was posting videos of how she had gotten out of crying phase and how she was moving on and how she was entering into the revenge mode of the breakup, how she was putting everything behind her in her past.
Okay, it's day 11 of my breakup, and I've decided to exit my sad girl phase and enter my revenge era. So I'm going shopping with my ex-girlfriend, not the same person I just broke up with. Anyway, the inspo for this new era is Pamela Anderson.
But I was looking at these videos and I was like, if you have gone through a relationship breakup before, 8 days, 11 days is not enough to get over that breakup because it's just fresh. That's just 1 week ago, especially if you've been with this person over a long period of time. So when I saw those videos of her, saying that she was over the breakup and how she was in a glowing phase, her post-breakup glowing phase, I feel that was not particularly true. She must have still been hurting, and for her to have documented this breakup on social media, I'm sure that it really, really touched her. It really, really broke her heart. So for her friends to have said that she was not, they don't think she was going through any phase of depression, I don't think that is entirely true, because for somebody to go through this kind of deep breakup, that person must be in some level of depression, at least for the first few weeks or the first few months after the breakup, especially if the breakup was caused by cheating. According to her videos, this guy cheated on her once and was even planning to do it over and over again.
If your face is puffy because you found out that your long-term boyfriend cheated on you and then lied about it and then gaslit you, and then you actually ended up talking to the girl and you found out that he actually not only cheated on you but didn't use a condom, and that he actually was gonna maybe do it again, and they kept talking for a month, and this was all kept secret, so you've been crying and your face is puffy and you probably need therapy, maybe like a benzo or something, and definitely need a lot of time to heal. But all you really have in this moment is a little microwave to self-care, then I highly recommend these little, I don't even know what they are.
And if you look at her comedy series that she had produced, you will see the striking similarity between the storyline of the comedy series and what was actually happening in her life. So imagine coming out of a breakup and then having to face this show that you had created by yourself that will constantly remind you of what you had suffered. So I don't think she was in a position in her life at that point where she should have been left alone for an extended period, because so many things must have been going through her head. She must have been asking herself that, was I not enough? Why would they have done this to me? You understand? We know what you go through during breakups. So her passing away is evidence that something was wrong with her psychologically, and I feel like this breakup was one of the things that caused it. And there's another thing, a second thing that I think must have been another major cause of her inflicting this fatal harm on herself. And like I said, I talked about her show. Now, from what I found on her TikTok page, I discovered that her show, her comedy series, was also not doing well. Now, the proof I have for this claim is a video she had posted on her TikTok page where she was talking about how she had invested money into this project, into this comedy series, only for people to not be interested in watching it. You understand? Now, I know that nobody is to be blamed for not watching her comedy series. People are interested in what they are interested in watching. You cannot force anybody to watch what you put out there, your content. But it does a lot of psychological harm to a person. If the person is, receiving all these blows all at once, not everybody is strong enough to withstand. You understand? So a lot of things must have been going through her head. There must have been voices telling her that, oh, you're not even enough for your boyfriend, and you're not even talented enough for people to want to watch your stuff, for people to want to watch what you put out there. So at that point in her life, when she was going through all of this, I just feel like somebody should have noticed. You understand? Somebody should have been close to her enough to have noticed that she was not doing okay. I don't believe anybody who claims that they did not notice her depression, they did not notice that she was not okay. Who gets over a breakup in 8 days? Who gets over a breakup in 11 days? Anyway, it is very, very sad to be losing somebody at this very young age of 29. I know that breakups can be hard, but from experience, I have discovered that they come and they go. Okay, it gets easier and easier and easier until the point where you actually eventually move on from it. So if you're going through depression, please find somebody to talk to. Even if you put up a front for people outside, there should be one person or two people that you can talk to, that can lay it down as it actually is. Let those people constantly check on you, because for that friend to have had her key, that means she trusted that friend to a high level to give that friend a key to her apartment. So why did that friend not know that something was wrong with her? I don't know the dynamics of her relationships with the people around her, but I feel like it was just so obvious that she was not okay. Anyway, R.I.P. Eva Evans, and I hope you find peace wherever you are. Okay, if you have watched this video to this point, I want to say a very big thank you. This is my very first video on this channel, and I encourage you to please like and subscribe. I also want to hear your comments in the comment section. Do you feel like, from everything I have said, do you feel like her depression was perfectly hidden, or do you think that it is something that anybody could have noticed by just, doing a little more investigation into her life? You understand? Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll see you in my very next video. Bye.